it be?" cried out the stepmother, and the girl had to tell her all about it, and what she had promised the frog. "Girls must keep their promises," said the stepmother. "Go and open the door this instant," for she was glad the girl would have to obey a nasty frog. So the girl went and opened the door, and there was the frog from the well of the world's end, and it hopped, and it hopped, and it jumped, till it reached the girl, and then it said, "Lift me to your knee, my honey, my heart, lift me to your knee, my own darling. Remember the words you and I spoke, down in the meadow by the world's end." Well, but the girl didn't like to, till her stepmother said, "Lift it up this instant, you hussy. Girls must keep their promises, the well of the world's end." So at last she lifted the frog up onto her lap, and it lay there for a time, till at last it said, "Give me some supper, my honey, my heart, give me some supper, my darling. Remember the words you and I spake, in the meadow, by the well of the world's end." Well, she didn't mind doing that, so she got it a bowl of milk and bread, and fed it well, and when the frog had finished, it said, "Go with me to bed, my honey, my heart, go with me to bed, my own darling. Mind you the words you spake to me, down by the cold well." So weary, but that the girl wouldn't do, till her stepmother said, "Do what you promised, girl. Girls must keep their promises. Do what you're bid, or out you go, you and your froggy." So the girl took the frog with her to bed, and kept it as far away from her as she could. Well, just as the day was beginning to break, what should the frog say but, "Chop off my head, my honey, my heart, chop off my head, my own darling. Remember the promise you made to me, down by the cold well." So weary, at first the girl wouldn't, for she thought of what the frog had done for her at the well of the world's end. But when the frog said the words over again, she went and took an axe and chopped off its head, and lo! And behold, there stood before her a handsome young prince, who told her that he had been enchanted by a wicked magician, and he could never be unspelled till some girl would do his bidding for a whole night, and chop off his head at the end of it. The stepmother was surprised indeed when she found the young prince instead of the nasty frog, and she wasn't best pleased, you may be sure, when the prince told her that he was going to marry her stepdaughter because she had unspelled him. But married they were, and went away to live in the castle of the king, his father. And all this stepmother had to console her was, that it was all through her that her stepdaughter was married to a prince.